For the last 40 years, Catholic Charities has helped resettle 15,000 international refugees here in Rochester. But from here on out, the agency will no longer be working with new refugees. News 10 NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey explains why.
Leaders here at Catholic Charities say that changes at the federal level have essentially shut down all resettlement services, and funding has been frozen for even programs that help people who are already here. 60 people were expected to come to Rochester this past January.
We're probably expecting refugees from Syria, from Afghanistan, from Somalia, from the Congo.
Those are folks who have spent months, if not years, in refugee camps. They were vetted and cleared to come into the United States. Many had actual plane tickets. And then
we were notified that the refugee population we expected was being halted. They were not going to be allowed into the country.
The federal government froze funding for resettlement programs. No one has been resettled locally since. The agency that Catholic Charities partners with to handle the backgrounding and legal services for refugees has canceled its contract with the federal government. Without that contract, there's no pathway to get people here legally and no money to help them once they're here. At this point, Catholic Charities says it can only keep the programs going that support refugees who've already made it into the country.
We were able to, despite our contract being canceled, we were still able to provide services to 300 people to help welcome them into the country, get them settled with apartments, with housing, with food, hooking them up to medical care, and just helping them to transition to life in the United States.
But beyond that, the future of these programs is bleak.
It's heartbreaking to see that we're not able to do this work anymore. We think it's life-saving work. We think it's tremendous work that makes such an impact on the lives of refugees coming here.
And an impact on our broader community.
From an economic standpoint, they are coming in, they're filling jobs, going to work in a host of different industries. They're rebuilding communities, especially in the city, where that's been the history of Rochester.
As far as the people who worked in the refugee resettlement programs here locally, I'm told about 2/3 of that staff has been able to transition into other departments at Catholic Charities. In Rochester, Jennifer Lukey, News 10 NBC.
And Catholic Charities will continue its other work in the community, which includes help with housing, care management, and employment training.